It's an emergency PDP critical stakeholders meeting called at the instance of the party chairman, Barrister A.T. Shehu, and endorsed by Governor Ahmadu Umaru Fintiri. The meeting dwells on the forthcoming local government elections and to chart a new way forward for the party's victory at the polls. The state PDP chairman, Barrister Tahir Shehu, opens the floor with words of encouragement to his partymen as he outlines the rules of engagement as a legal practitioner.
Explore the provision of Electoral Act 2010, Section 107(1)(f) in particular, which states those: a person shall not be qualified to contest an area council election under the Act if he is a person employed in the public service of the Federation or of any state or area council other than a person holding elective office, and he has not resigned, withdrawn, or retired from such employment 30 days before that date of election. Having more than 3 to 4 candidates or so. Explore the possibility of consensus where necessary. And if consensus will not be reached, there will be no imposition. Go to the poll. Whoever God gives, he will be declared. This government is an exemplary government.
That I endorse everything that the chairman have said.
Governor Ahmadu Umaru Fintiri, in his remarks, automatically approves Tahir Shehu's statement on the conduct of free and fair primaries among contenders. The governor, who goes tough on the stakeholders, insists the process must be transparent and democratic. He further warned prospective candidates to step aside if their emergence will cause trouble for the PDP.
We are going into an election, and we must go as a family. We must go as party men. But that is not to say that this government was not elected and it represents the people. And so we must be guided by our principles of zoning. After election, we know how we were accepted. And when we came, we tried to give a sense of belonging to everyone. And if you look at the way and manner we did our appointment, we made sure that we spread it across. I'm not trying to say we did our best, but we have tried to do our best. We have tried to position the commissioner in a different place, in a different location, in a local government, the advisors in some locations, the chairmen and boards of commission in other locations. That you have taken charge of the party because you're a senior citizen. Don't position yourself as an emperor. These principles of zoning must be respected, must be maintained, and is sacrosanct. There is no way, no matter how fair we may be, don't take us for granted. You cannot be serving in this government as an appointee without any consultation. You just go ahead and go and buy a form because you think once you win the primaries, you are there, as is obtained in the way and manner other state governors conduct their local government election. The chairman have said, even in the last election, all those that won election, irrespective of their parties, were declared winner. And so also this time, if you try to impose yourself on the people, if you lose election, we will not take it kindly with you. And there are some of us that are agents here that are working for other political parties that we don't know whether they're in this party or not. Yes, we try to be democratic. Yes, we try to be open. But the way and manner some people are buying forms, we know that they are out to cause trouble, they are out to cause disharmony, and their intention is to destabilize this party. So that they will be working for those in the other party. But we want to tell you, with these good people that we are working together, with the masses of this state on our side, you cannot destabilize us. But we are ready, we are open, and we are prepared to be more democratic than ever. If you go fairly and win the primaries, so be it, and we will work for you. But if your intention is to come, buy the form, go and cause trouble so that you destabilize us, we are fully prepared for you also. Most of you that are caretakers, you were not consulted before you were appointed. And so you cannot, just because you have found yourself in the public funds, you will just indiscriminately go and buy forms without taking care. Yes, some of you are qualified, most qualified. Yes, some of you will emerge, but it ought to be done with decorum and respect. We respect the masses. If your emergence will cause trouble for this party, you better step aside. If your emergence will destabilize the zoning in your local government, step aside. But the party and myself will try as much as possible to be fair. All of you will be given a level playing ground. And together with all of us, we will go and face the opposition. After all, where are they in Adamawa State? APC have disappeared. ADC is no more. So which political party are we going to face? So the election is going to begin and end here. So we must work together as a family. If we must work together as a family, all what the chairman said must be respected. There must be consultation and there must be consensus. Consensus with only the right people at the right time. Not people that have come to destabilize us. After all, there is no space to destabilize us. We are fully compacted. If you are a family, we will continue to open the space for you. Please, let's get the best among us to emerge in our local government. Some of you will even come to me. I want to contest election. before I will even say anything or I have not said anything, he had already gone to purchase the form. And then he will come and fool me. I think God has placed me in a position today that you are not supposed to fool me if you are a fair and a man of God. You are not supposed to do that. Some of you, I will say, okay, let's get all your stakeholders consulted. He will jettison the issue of the stakeholders and go and buy his phone. For God's sake, how will you describe this candidate or an individual? This is what I've experienced over these few days that the party have started selling the forms. I refuse to commit myself to any candidate that has purchased this form. I have always stood my ground that I don't conduct elections and I don't want to be an emperor. I consulted widely before I stepped out to contest this election that by the grace of God we have all won. Can only advise you, go and consult. But some of us want to take this election for granted because we have granted autonomy. There is too much money at the local government, so they want to come by hook or by crook.
The resounding remarks by Governor Gov.Fintiri to stakeholders at the event is one too many, a food for thought to those involved.
They thought they are God. God has proven to them that he is God. And whatever they try to do, the God is not sleeping and we will not abandon our masses. Thank you and may God bless you.